Sometimes Twitter, blogs, other social places, articles, whatever it gets written down in text isn't enough. It isn't enough to express how you feel. Sometimes you just gotta voice it. You gotta vocalize it. Because I got a new mic, I have a perfect excuse to do that. So for this first week, maybe multiple weeks this will happen, I want to talk about something that I've talked about before, but I need to vocalize it, like I said. If get it off my chest, it make me feel better if I talk about it on here with a nice new mic. And that's Toonami. The last time I talked about Toonami was a rant on Twitter titled "The Perpetual Cycle of Stupidity in the Toonami Community." Sounds like a research paper. But the too long didn't read of it, I will link it in the video description. It's basically that the community's reached a level of toxicity that it's bringing down the good people. People who shouldn't be down there arguing with the fandom. Emphasis on the word dumb. And enforcing these harsh opinions on each other that shouldn't exist for something so simple. It's just a block. It's just TV. It's just entertainment. But I get it. I've been there. I don't want to go back. I've been there for a year and a half with the Toonami community. Can't believe it's been that long. At least in more public. I've been around since the reboot. I've been watching Tommy since day one. But I really started to get with the Twitter community when certain shows started coming up. And once I got on United, started writing articles. I can't speak for all of them that were of United. Some of us have not watched the block in full in a while. For me, at least, I only speak for myself. It's been a couple of months since I watched it in full. I check it every once in a while. Once I get past work, trying to do streams, other daily life stuff. It's been kind of depressing thinking about how long I've been not watching the block in full, because I still love it. And I've seen the schedule, how it looks, and it's a strong schedule that we've had almost ever. Personally, I may like it a little more, but in terms of how strong it is and presentable, how this raid's gonna go and all that kind of stuff, it's pretty strong. But I went in too deep. I got caught in a situation where every other week there was some kind of new drama coming up that was petty or senseless or just stupid in general. Probably all three. And I've done my articles and blogs about apologizing for what I feel like I've actually done wrong, what I haven't done wrong, and I still want to apologize because I was still a part of it. And you gotta realize, I realize how silly this sounds. It's just a 3-hour block of shows. What could cause such distress or warrant a video? Well, Toonami. And I guess that's just the internet too, but a lesson that I wanted to just reiterate one more time, at least one more time, just put out there while I'm getting this off my chest in the short form as I possibly can. Don't get caught up in the fandom. Don't go in too deep. Know when to pull back and moderate your exposure to a community that is constantly telling you yes and no about how you should think or feel. Because no matter how you look at it, especially Twitter-centric, That's what the community is. We sometimes have discussions about these type of things, but few and far between, and with very few people. It's not to say that the person-to-person interactions are bad, but as a community, it's all sour, it's poison, it's muddy, it's unclear. And once you go through that filter, it all comes out extreme or extreme, no matter how you look at it. And I let it affect me more than I wanted to. Usually I'm really good about separating product from people, the application from the community. This time I can. I've tried to let time go by, but it's still getting to me. Every time I look at Toonami, I'm like, man, I could tweet about this, but I'm not going to. And that feels like less of an experience to me because I've done it for so long. I don't know how many of you saw me in my mass photo free, just throwing it out there all the time, just photos all the time, screenshots and all kinds of stuff for the shows, just trying to create some humor and all that kind of stuff. But I miss it. But knowing the community, I don't want to go back. So my experience for Toonami at this moment is a bit lost. Best word I can use. I want to find it again. I need to find that love that I had for Toonami when it first came back. And everyone was on board. And everyone was just trying to support it. And all you had to really say to oppose was the people who was trying to reinforce their old nostalgic shows into the block on year one of Toonami. Now, I don't mind if someone wants to bring back old shows more. It's happened now. Proof is in the pudding. So they can say it all they want. I don't have a complaint. But back then, that's the only thing you really had to oppose. But yeah, I'm just kind of depressed. And I'm just gonna have to let time take over for me to find it again. It's not gonna come in the form of an announcement of a show. I thought it would be One Punch Man or some other show like that, like JoJo. Thought it'd be something like that, but as far as me feeling the need to watch the block as a full, for the full experience that I always used to have, no. I'll just pick my shows, which I will definitely for JoJo, for One Punch Man, for Samurai, and for Fooly Cooly too. But right now, I guess I just jumped to the lesson. I'm rambling. So, lesson to all out there: it's just don't get too deep. Moderate your exposure to community, to fandom. Leave enough room so you know your opinion and you know when to give it out there and not to enforce it on people. Make it a discussion, not an argument. Even if I say that, because it's Twitter at least, your discussions are public, so that someone else is an argument. Internet. It's not all gloom and doom though. I'm on my own projects now. I got other focuses to be on with this now, YouTube, with Twitch, as it's shown over there, and the Surreal Resolution coming up, and that other podcast, yes. So I know my eyes are in different directions while I'm letting time go by. Right now I'm just being the old grizzled man rambling about this stuff, but I just need to get it off my chest. Don't let that fandom get to you. As far as Toonami goes, don't worry. I still wear this. I still love Toonami. Always and always. I even worn that to work. I put it right on my Home Depot apron, and that started some conversations, surprisingly enough. So they're out there. They're all there to talk about it. And once I'm out there in the world talking about it, it's much better than what I've had with the internet. Well, there's not really much else to say. Hopefully you like this. I'm gonna do more of them, whether you like them or not. But don't take what I'm saying personal community or anything. Just take it as a 2 cents. I'll see you next time.